Now we're going to talk a little bit about how we're going to get those secrets out of the customer that we need. One question that's great to ask is, what are you using now for whatever it is? And then use that silence. So let's think about how this would look. Hi, this is Katie Mullen. I'm calling from MMS Consulting. Silence. I was calling because I'm the new sales rep for the IV devices, and I wondered what you guys are using for that now. And silence. See how I worked that in? And then the next one they say, oh, we're using blah, blah, blah. And then you say, is that pretty new? Now again, remember how I talk about word choices and how they're so important. If you say, are those old? They're going to want to say the opposite. No, they're not old. They're pretty new. We don't need anything. So you say, are those pretty new? And then they will want to say, they're not that new. See how they want to do the opposite of what you actually say? So don't say, how old are those? That's very threatening. Don't say, are those pretty old? That's also pretty threatening. A non-threatening way to say it is, are those pretty new? You're still getting the information, but you're doing it in a way that actually makes them want to keep talking to you. Then, when they share with you how old or new they are, then you follow up with, so is that working out pretty well for you? And then silence. Again, going back to the opposites. They want to say the opposite. So if we were to say, tell us what you don't like about that product, that's, again, very threatening. They're going to clam up and they're not going to want to talk to you at all. So instead we use the words, is that working out pretty well? And invite them to say why it's not working out pretty well. A lot of times they really will share that information. They are telling you exactly what you need so that later on, when you do the actual presentation or you show them your actual product, they are going to be so impressed because what they cared about is exactly what you're going to hone in on. So this is not where you get into what your product is at all. This is where you just continue to question them and coax that information out of them, and they will tell you exactly what you need to win that deal.